The second double corner is an opening I'm sure a number of you have either played against or maybe you prefer to play it, as it allows the white side to set the tone of the game. There are a number of good attacks against it, and today I'm going to highlight and feature an attack that is maybe overlooked in today's game, and one which will allow you to score a number of wins against the uninformed. So let's play through this attack and see what it's all about. The second double corner begins 11-15 and then 24-19. So this forms the opening after the jump. Now, a number of master level players like this side jump now, but likely in your games you will see the center capture, and again, going to the center is almost universally the best route to go. So after the center capture here, now a natural follow-up move is this 8-11, and this is a very good reply. This is commonly seen throughout checkers, but I'm going to show this 9-14 attack today and why I prefer this move. So after 9-14, 22-18 is best, again capturing control of the center of the board. And now 8-11 is commonly seen as well, allowing the exchange, but actually 5-9 is really forwarding this attack. And now white has to be careful. If the natural 25-22 move is played, which again, very natural out of the single corner toward the center, it's actually probably a loss, as now red can go 8-11, and now if white goes 22-17, you have 9-13 and the exchanges. If 29-25, you have the 10-15 bind. And if you have 30-25, you have this really cool 12-16 pitch. And then after 11-16, it's a published play loss for white, as it really just has the 18-15 move left. It can't go anywhere else because of this elbow here. So again, it's an early loss, and one I think that is very natural, and you'll probably be able to snare a lot of opponents in it. So instead of the natural and losing 25-22, this early apex piece is the key move to draw. And now red is going to duplicate it by going 7-11. And now gaining a tempo with 27-24 is important for white here next. Red is going to continue to move into white's double corner. And white is going to do the same to red to try to bind up these pieces here. Red's going to go here next, and then white will cover up. Now, historically, red can go here next, or even 8-11, but this fine 3-7 move, which looks very unnatural, it was a Mike Lieber cook way back in the early 20th century. It's actually a very, very good move. And again, it may seem confusing because now there's this elbow here and there can be a 2-for-2, but that's actually the objective here for the first side. So white is going to attack this elbow, and it does that by moving here. Red is going to take the double jump, and then white is going to do the same thing and get a king. Red is going to get a king also. And now Alex Moiseev came up with this 32-28 move, which is a good alternative. But 18-15 is traditionally what is seen throughout published play. So now what red does is it actually pitches this piece here. So the king is going to jump. And now it's going to move this piece here to trap the king, as you will see shortly. So after jumping here, red takes this jump. Now this white king is trapped. It can't go here because you have the threat of the double jump here. It can't move here because, again, the jump here, and same here with the jump. So white has to give up that king. The sequence of moves next is moving here, so allowing this jump, but actually moving here first, capturing the king. White is going to go here next. Again, red capturing another piece. White capturing this piece, and now this red piece is trapped momentarily. So red is just going to wait here. And now red is a piece down temporarily, but it's going to get the piece back by pressing this piece with this king. Now it's best just for white to get out of the way. Red is going to continue to press. White is going to advance toward the king row now. Moving out of the way. Going toward the king. But again, it wants to develop these pieces as quickly as possible as well. So it does that by going here. Again, trying to develop. And then exchanging it off is best for a good, solid draw. Okay, let's play out this second double corner 9-14 attack line, but this time you can see it from the white perspective. So again, 11-15 and then 24-19 is what forms the second double corner opening. Advancing toward the center. And now you have the 9-14 attack. After 22-18, now again, it's tempting to go 8-11 next, but 5-9 is what will sustain this attack. And again, the early 25-22 looks so natural. This is one of those exceptions in checkers where this is a bad move. So instead, the 26-22 is the best way to play this. And now red is going to duplicate. Again, 27-24 is critical to keep a tempo. And now we're all starting to get bind up here. Covering it up. And now you have this great 3-7 move. Again, allowing the 2-for-2 is best. Red getting the king now. Now, as I mentioned, this 32-28 is a good alternative, but 18-15 is what has been seen over the years. Now allowing this white king to come out with this pitch. And then 8-11. And now once again, this white king is trapped. So white is going to release it. We're going here. Red jumping again. White jumping back. And now this piece is trapped for red for a moment. But the red king is going to get it back by pressing here first. Moving out of the way temporarily. Pressing again. White now advancing toward the side of the board. And now white needs to develop these pieces here. And exchanging it off for a good, solid, and clean draw. So that's the early 9-14 variation of the second double corner. Again, I think it's a strong line of play, especially if your opponent doesn't know the best way to counter it, and I think it's fairly easy to remember as well. Thanks, as always, for watching.